It's time for Parlay Today, brought to you by North Star Bets. The Toronto Maple Leafs host Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers Saturday night. These two teams met not too long ago, where the Leafs suffered an embarrassing 5-2 loss. However, it got entertaining when Justin Hall decided it was a good idea to go toe-to-toe with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
On the puck, working against Matthews, and look out. Justin Hall flattens Yamamoto, and that'll draw a response. Nugent-Hopkins against Hall. Two unlikely combatants.
While the Leafs' offense was kept quiet, Edmonton's depth came to play. Stuart Skinner stood tall in net, stopping 24 of 26 shots. Matthias Ekholm made his debut as an Oiler, picking up an assist on Hyman's goal. Yamamoto and Kostin notched a goal, and Connor McDavid posted two. Now, to no surprise, McDavid's put up 27 points in his last 12 games to help him surpass his career-high year set last season. The Leafs are coming off a tight battle in Jersey, where they managed to steal the game late in the third. Oilers ended their last game in the same position against the Boston Bruins. Despite the tight win, Edmonton has not lacked offense this year. They scored 4 or more goals in 7 of their last 10 games. Edmonton ranks first in goals and 6th in shots per game. They do, however, struggle in the back end. The team ranks 21st in goals against and 21st in shots against per game. Toronto has scored 4 or more goals in 5 of their last 10 games. They rank 9th in goals and 14th in shots per game. This is the second and final time these teams will face off this season, and I expect it to be a high-intensity, high-scoring revenge game. Take the over. With Minnesota's Kaprizov out 3 to 4 weeks with a lower body injury, Winnipeg should look to take advantage. Ironically enough, this is all thanks to Jets' Logan Stanley after landing on Kaprizov awkwardly last game.
Last 10 minutes here. Kaprizov tackled by Stanley. Not sure what you call this play. Crumples Kirill Kaprizov to the...
He leads his team in nearly every category to help maintain second in the Central. Now with him out of the lineup, if you thought the race was tight in the West, it's suffocation at this point. Jets are 5 points behind the Wild, but only 1 point back of Colorado, with 2 games in hand to jump out of the wild card spot for third in the Central. They're going to want to extend their leverage as Calgary is creeping up slowly with 71 points, and they have a chance to do that in the Sunshine State. Heading into their matchup with Florida, they'll have a day of rest. Meanwhile, the Panthers are starting this weekend on a back-to-back note with a contest against Chicago. The teams have met only once this season, with Winnipeg shutting down Florida's offense to only 2 goals. I'm liking Winnipeg in this one. Give me the Jets on the money line. Keeping with the team I started with, Minnesota. They'll be in the Shark Tank. These two teams have faced off twice this season, with San Jose winning both outcomes. Game 1, Kaprizov added an assist and scored the lone goal for the Wild in a shootout. Game 2, San Jose was able to tame the forward to 1 assist. Now with him out of the lineup, I'm sticking with San Jose to close out the season series. The Boston Bruins host the Detroit Red Wings at TD Garden before heading to Detroit Sunday, and you know what that means? Tyler Bertuzzi will face off against his former team since his trade about 2 weeks ago. First off, I have to say, Bertuzzi slots in perfectly with the Bruins. He brings the physical edge the team is made of. If there was a real odd for players scoring against their former team, I'd always bet on it. Why? Because it brings out a certain adrenaline and a need to prove yourself when taking on a former team. Give me Bertuzzi anytime, goal score. For all the markets on this weekend's NHL games, visit northstarbets.ca.